had so much coffee, I'm like nervous and vibrating.
Coffee. So, just kidding.
I'm feeling a little nervy. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is my friend Ani.
Hello.
She's helping me with today's video. 1, for moral support, and 2, for just, I guess a second opinion. You know, like a confirmation, if you will. Larry also joined us for moral support today. He's just being a freaking cutie and just helping. Yeah, we get it. You have a lot to say. But today we are doing the reading your assumptions video, okay? And I was honestly not going to do this for a while because I just, 1, didn't want to do it alone, and 2, I was just like, it's overplayed, you know, YouTube trends. And then I was like, honestly, I low-key love watching these, so.
They're very entertaining.
Yeah, as a viewer.
And easy to click on.
Yeah, you get to see a lot about the person. So let's set the record straight today. Ani, what have you found for me today?
Well. We're starting off with a bang of,
okay.
You think Larry is the superior member of the household.
He honestly is. Yeah, he runs the house.
I can second that.
Yeah.
100%.
All we talk about is Larry. It's...
He wasn't gonna be in this video, and then he insisted on it, and now here he is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no...
It's just Larry's way or the highway.
Look at this.
Come here, you freaking crazy.
You wish you could be more honest on your YouTube channel.
I feel like I am pretty honest, honestly. Honesty. And I also, if I don't share things on here, I either share them on WeedTube or on my podcast. Yeah.
When I saw that question, that's what I thought of. You definitely are more open in your podcast. Not more open on WeedTube, but like, you could do that type of thing.
Yeah. Pretty much anything that I don't discuss on here, I'll discuss on another platform.
You're really into psychedelics.
No, honestly, haven't done any psychedelics since 2015, I want to say. Maybe 2016. It's been a hot minute. It's been like multiple years, so.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really feel the drive in my life to partake right now, but maybe like for fun later. I don't know. I'm not like obsessed, you know?
You had no idea Farm Life Meg existed when you were in high school.
That's so true. Yeah.
I kind of feel that.
Yeah, because I equate me in high school as almost like a different person because I cared about so many different things. I look back at myself and I'm like, wow, who was she? I know that she was the same girl, but also like she's not.
Yeah.
So I had no idea that this would be the life that I'd be living.
I think a lot of people are like that too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 100% different too, so that's totally fine. And then a follow-up to that one is you didn't realize you wanted the farm life until you met Finn and were influenced by your mom's zero waste.
Okay, maybe those factors played a part, but also it was Finley and I's excessive road trips that brought us here. Like, we would always just escape the city and be like, I just need to like go to Oregon again or like go to the Redwood Forest and like leave. So we would just drive and leave, and then after a while I was like, you know, we should just move there. Yeah, like 2017 summer. I remember we were in this part of downtown LA just walking around, and there was a sister summer vlog from this day, so I'll link it up here. But that's the day that we discussed that we would live together, and we were both just like, I would live with you, I would live with you. And then we decided on Oregon after that. I don't think it was any contributing factor other than our own, let's go there. That seems like a good place to put some roots down. No, you're being a little bit freaking annoying, you know?
Okay, there was a lot about this.
Okay.
And that you don't shower for long periods of time and your hygiene sucks.
Okay, that is so mean. What? And I told Ani because she was like, I'm getting a lot of questions about like you not showering, because she chose the ones for me to answer today so I wouldn't have to go through all of them, so bless her heart. But I just want to set the record straight that I shower every other day, okay? And I actually do have pretty good personal hygiene, so thanks.
I have been here as she walks down with wet hair, she showers.
And I don't stink, right?
I can second it. I'm sitting next to her. I don't smell anything.
Look at this dog.
Larry, though, does stink and has terrible hygiene.
Stinky. You have the worst breath in the world.
You don't like being so isolated.
Honestly, no, I love it. At the beginning, it was hard to adjust to because of like having a constant social circle in LA that I could just call up and be like, yo, yo, yo. But honestly, ever since we became friends with you as well, it's been a lot easier to have friends to call up and be like, let's freaking hang out. I'd say at the beginning, and you could see that in my like summertime vlogs on my other channel, I would have discussions being like, what it's really like having no friends and stuff like that, because
Can relate.
yeah, she could totally relate. Like, it's just hard, man.
Yeah, we're each other's only friends.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Okay, I laughed so hard when I saw this one. My assumption is that you slept with Matzah.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I did not. I fully did not. That relationship, like that happening, would have been so much for me to comprehend. He was so nice to me as a young tween to teen, but no, that did not occur. Like, he was just always a pal, more of a mentor at the time than a sexual partner, if you will. 15-year-old me probably would have dreamed, but
things are different now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a funny one.
You and Finn are nudists and walk around the house all naked.
I saw that one. Okay, that is not true. We're not nudists. Sometimes I envision that happening, like if we had land and didn't have neighbors, like being able to walk around by land nude. I think it would just be a fun thing to do. Larry, I might have to kick you out, buddy. You're being a little loud. But no, we don't walk around the house nude. Really are only nude when we sleep or shower.
What a concept.
Yeah. Wow. What a life-changing thing to hear. The amount of those that I have to edit out.
Another thing that was asked a lot is that you're either lesbian or bisexual.
I also get this one so often. Or just people, yeah, just people generally assuming that I'm gay. And I just have to set the record straight and say, I'm not, unfortunately. But also at the same time, like, I've never been with a girl. And so it's one of those things where it's like, I'm open to it happening. I'm not gonna be like, no girls ever, no. So it's just, I feel like if the experience had presented itself earlier on, maybe I'd be a little bit more gay, you know? but no. I mean, I'm down for like a threesome, you know? But I'm not like looking to like marry a gal, so.
Well put.
Yeah.
I assume that you're an actual sunflower that came alive.
I don't know. I don't know how to say yes or no to that one.
Yes.
Ani's advocating for
100%. One that I thought was funny is you're tired of everyone sending you sunflower things.
Yes and no. Sending me them to my house or my P.O. box, no. But sending me them on Twitter and social media, yes. Because all of my DMs and all of my mentions are always just the same thing. Like every 3 or 4 months, there will be like a new sunflower product that like becomes trendy. Yeah, and it's so strange. And then everybody will tweet me. It'll be the only thing that I get tweeted. But it's such also like an annoying thing to complain about. It's like, fuck off. Like you told people you like sunflowers, of course, that are gonna send you shit that they think you would like. So it's like, there's no one to blame here other than myself. So
this reminds me, my mom like once years ago said that she liked owls, and then everybody just started giving her owl sculptures and things, and now she has an absurd collection of owls, and she's like, I don't like owls that much. And she's just like, I have so many of them and I don't know what to do.
That's literally my best friend Abby growing up. Like she was just like, I'm such an owl girl, you know, like in 7th grade. And like everybody still consistently gives her owls, and she's so 21, so just trickles on.
You and Finn smoke the ganj on the daily.
That one was fucking funny when you read it to me. Honestly, ever since we went to India, we haven't been smoking. So that was like February 9th, and today's March 3rd, right? Yeah, so it's been a hot minute since we have. And I'm honestly planning on doing like a weed tube video after a full month of not smoking, just to see how high I can get.
That's gonna be exciting for you.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
But no, we don't smoke weed on the daily, and also have been both trying to cut back. But at the same time, I feel like I need to say this because people always like assume that I'm like consistently smoking or whatever. I have a very unique relationship with Miss Marijuana, okay? And I used to be a lot more into doing it very frequently than I am now in life, which is strange because I feel like a lot of people like in my daily life and my friends were like, oh my God, you're like high all the time. Like you're always like hitting the bong or something like that, you know? But yeah, I've been doing it a lot less, so I don't know why. Just always in flux, baby.
You want to be a mom soon.
Okay, not soon, but like when we have land and get married and move on with our lives a bit more down the line. So I honestly think about kids like every day, but it's only because I love them and they're so cute, and I get my fix of them through people like Acacia Brindley and all the mom blogs that I follow, or not blogs, but like Instagram pages. And I just love kids, man. And I get the fix also through nannying, and sometimes I'm like, okay, that's enough for me. That's my fill of the day. She gets it. She was a nanny.
It's more than a fix.
Yeah. So I can wait. I can totally wait. Not ready right now in my life at all. People think that all the time. People comment constantly and are like, I feel like you're gonna get pregnant this year.
Be careful.
Let's not goat mouth it, okay?
You want like 6 kids.
No, I want like 4. 3 to 4.
That's a good amount.
Yeah.
I've always thought like just never let you and your partner run out of hands to hold them, you know? So you have 4 hands, you can not have more than 4 kids.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's like you have to be able to hold them down.
Yeah, you gotta be able to keep your eyes and hands on them at all times.
Yeah. I had 6 kids in my family. Too many.
Too many to count.
Too many. You look down on people who do not live the same lifestyle as you and Finley.
No. I don't look down on anybody for any choices that they make in their life. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as it's not harming someone else. So, no, I don't look down on people. Everybody's just learning in their own ways, man. It's really hard. I will say it's hard for me to understand some other people's ways of living that are really like overconsumption, and they don't like see it, you know? But then again, I'm like, those people just haven't seen it, man. Like, I also used to not care. So, and even watching vlogs back, like from early 2017 and stuff, I'll watch myself doing stuff and I'm like, oh my God, she was still going to Starbucks. Who was she? Like, you know, like shit like that, and like drinking out of plastic cups. Like, I watch myself and I'm just like, wow, I was that bitch. Like, I was everybody.
But you just didn't know yet.
I didn't know.
You just have to assume that other people don't know.
Exactly.
And you can teach them.
Yeah, and if they do know, then they don't care. And that's okay too. Like, live your life, you know?
Yeah. You say you practice open relationships and free love, but Finley is your only partner.
T. It's funny that somebody asked this because I actually talked about this exact scenario on my most recent podcast on open relationships, losing friends, sugar daddies, and other topics. It was like a unique relationship podcast, basically, just talking about how to navigate those things. But I did talk about this in that, if you want to hear like my biggest statement on it and all the deets. But we were definitely more open when we first started like seeing each other, and then we are each other's primary partners now, but the door is still open, if you will. So we've rediscussed it like around the holidays recently, and we were like, are we still that? And we were both just like, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna like close the door and be like, me and you fucking just until the end, you know? So it's like, there's still the option out there, but communication is the big underlying thing. Is like, it would either be me and him and someone else, or we would communicate enough to be like, yo, you and them, okay, and we'll discuss it, move from there, you know? So that's kind of the guidelines.
Communication.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Love it.
If Lindsay is in the Chick-fil-A heiress, are you?
Okay, this one you just fully won't understand unless you saw my sister's assumptions video. But she said a comment about being the heiress to the Chick-fil-A empire, if you will.
Oh my God.
And no, I am not either. I'm just gonna actually set the record straight in my comment section, because a lot of people thought that she was being serious because our dad works for the Chick-fil-A Bowl, which is like a big SEC football game that happens once a year, and he handles like the finances for that game. And people think that, I don't know, we're like going to inherit some like big Chick-fil-A sweet moolah or something. And I'm like, no.
You're a big sustainable baller.
The wording in that is the funniest part. Like, what do you mean by baller? You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like I always use that in like middle school.
Baller. Like, all the boys being like, you're such a baller, dude. I don't even know how to answer this question. Yes, I like sustainability, but also I'm not like balling out on like big sustainable goods. You know, you don't need to like spend a shit ton of money to be sustainable.
Yeah, but you're like balling out in the sense of like you're doing a good thing, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say she's a baller in the sustainability world.
So is Audie.
You don't listen to very much rap music anymore.
No, I don't. I have also discussed this on my podcast, because sometimes I'll occasionally play rap or tunes and then I'll talk about them afterwards and be like, wow, I'm hearing that in such a different light. And honestly, I have Finley to thank for this, because at the beginning of when we like got together and stuff, I was still very into certain music, but I was completely unaware of like what was said. You know,
Yeah,
I was just like,
easy.
yeah, I hear that beat, like it's so good. I love dancing to this song. And then you sit down and you're like, what? What did he just say?
What are you saying to me right now?
Yeah, and
You're
so
disgusting.
it's hard to not hear that. It's just kind of like we were talking about, like once you see it, you can't unsee it. And so now when I listen to rap, I'm like, oh, if they're promoting like a positive message or they're not, you know, talking about a bunch of dumb shit, then I would prefer that. I definitely have cut back on my hip hop intake for that reason.
Okay. There's certain things you feel like you might never be able to give up for a low waist lifestyle. Field roast.
Field roast. Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out how to stop taking the probiotic supplement that I do, because it comes in plastic, but I love it so much and it helped my TMI moment, frequent yeast infections, okay? And so I started taking that one. I talked about it in like my vaginal health video. Anyways, yeah, there's certain things, like anything, that you kind of think about where you're like, oh, I could totally find a replacement for that, but it's hard to find it. And right now, the biggest thing is field roast, because
For me too.
yeah, the sausages come wrapped in plastic casing, but I have the field roast cookbook,
Yeah.
but the casing that you need to buy for them is also in plastic. So it's like, how are we supposed to make
We've
the
been contemplating
sausages?
this for quite some time.
Yeah.
I even tried to find compostable sausage casing. I don't think it exists. I don't think that the sausage market is very keen on sustainability.
No, I don't know. There's definitely certain things, like nobody can be perfect all the time. We're trying to find those alternatives currently, and I appreciate anybody doing their freaking best.
You and Finley want to live off the grid.
Okay, off the grid in the sense of having no neighbors in sight, yes. But also on the grid in the sense that we can take ourselves and our family to see real society and have things at hand, like grocery stores and
Yeah.
like, you know, shit to do in a city close by if we need to have an airport to like travel to and stuff like that. So
Do you think they mean off the grid like self-sustaining? Like off the grid as in like you're doing your own power, you're doing your own food. At least that's what I think.
well, yeah. In that sense,
Solar
yes, we would love to try to do everything for ourselves that we can, and then anything that we cannot, then we'll get from either other people or other sources. You know what I mean?
You did a lot of drugs in LA.
That's such a normal one for people to say in these videos. No, I actually didn't. I did the same amount that I did when I was living in Georgia, plus one.
You eventually want to go fully vegan.
No, honestly. I want to say though that I get so many questions being like, you love sustainability so much, why aren't you vegan? And my answer to that is I get my eggs from a fairly good source. And not even a fairly good source, like I know the farm. I go and I put my money in their fridge on the side of the road, and then I return the cartons back to said fridge. It's a great system. I can see the chickens, they're living a great life. So I love eggs so much, and I probably won't give that up. But also I'm trying to find like a good way to get cheese, and that's been really hard, but I've stopped buying like packaged, like big bulk bags of it, like plastic bags of it from like Tillamook or whatever the frig at the grocery store. And the only creamery that's near us is literally like 50 minutes away. So it's like, do you want to drive 50 minutes to get cheese and waste the gas in your freaking truck to get there and back just for goddamn cheese? It's just, these are the things that I ask myself. And I know that I am a hypocrite in some ways, but also it's just hard, man. I love cheese so much and I'm trying my best.
Do you want the Ani opinion?
Yes, give me the Ani tea, please.
I'm fully vegan. I have been for a while, but I have an opinion where it's like, with like zero waste and veganism, it's like, why would you label yourself? Because as soon as you label yourself, people are assholes to you about it.
Yeah.
You could just do what you can. Like, you're doing so much more than everybody else I know. And like, you don't have to feel bad for not being a vegan. Like,
true. I saw a lot of comments
really
about that same thing.
Labels really get you.
Yeah. And that's also a big reason why if I ever was vegan, I would not say anything to the internet.
She eats most, like you eat mostly
vegan.
vegan.
I eat mostly vegan probably 4 out of 7 days a week. And I'll have nights where I go to bed and I'm like, oh, I ate fully vegan today.
Yeah.
Nice, you know?
Like you doing your vegan cookbooks and yeah.
And whenever Ani's over, I make vegan meals for both of us and so I'm trying, man.
You want to write a book?
Yes, I do. And I already have like a list of name ideas in my phone and how it's going to be laid out. It's just a matter of actually like,
it's a big project.
You know, it is a big project. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things that it's always knocking at the door of your subconscious. Like,
it's on the
to-do list. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot written already, but it's just gotta make it happen. Make it into a tangible thing, baby.
You never really liked LA.
I wanted to address this one because I feel like a lot of people assume that about me, that I never actually liked it there and that I just like hated my time. That is completely false. I lived a lot of different lives in LA, I will say. I had many different like people that I was hanging out with there, and the first years that I was there, oh my god, I fucking loved it. I loved being on my own, I loved having freedom, and I loved having just, I don't know, being in a city for the first time and not being in like the suburbs of Atlanta. There was just a lot of things. So it definitely made me grow a lot as a person, and also completely like showed me how different parts of society work that I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful that I had the experience that I did. And obviously there's things about LA that I didn't enjoy, and I'm glad to be elsewhere now, but it's still, I hold fond memories of it in my heart, if you will. This is something that I totally need to address, and this will be the last one that we answer.
You pay for everything for both you and Finley.
This is how it freaking works in our household, all right?
Not that it's your damn business, but here it is.
Not that it's any of your damn business. I'm the scheduler. I love to know when everything is on time and paid and done, so I pay them and then he Venmos me. So it's not like I supply every single thing for him or like that I sustain his life at all. It's actually completely the opposite. He's fine. Like, so no, I don't pay for Finley. People always say that about me, and I'm like, you don't even know. So
assumptions.
Yeah, assumptions are just, they're crazy, man. I was telling Ani before this, like, how long have these people been assuming these things about me?
That's so funny to think about.
Yeah, like they just have always thought it, but never had me to set the record straight. So they're just like, ah, oh, she does that. You've been lied to.
Have you ever seen the thing where it's like assumptions? Oh, wait.
Okay, when you assume, you make an ass
out of you and me.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And guess what?
It's true.
Most of kinds of assumptions, like she's a sunflower, because that one is true and you're not making an ass out of yourself. But
I appreciate you so much.
When you say she doesn't shower, that's a different story.
I do, okay? Thank you for sending in your assumptions and letting us set the record straight for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was really...
I was like dying. When I saw the Matzah one, I was like...
She was cracking up. Well, I really appreciate you going through those for me.
Of course.
Reading them for me, for being my moral support system, truly. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you would like to know when I upload. And until the next upload, stay smiling. Bye, guys.
Bye. I think that went well.
It went great.